Hello, BMW friends. This is your host for today, Alex, and today we're going to talk about how to fix your BMW electric cooling fan for free. For free! Not 1 penny or 2 penny or 3 pennies. Okay, it's maybe like 5 pennies. But anyways, we're going to talk about how to do this thing for free. We got a BMW 5 Series here. I love this car with the N52, and it's got an electric cooling fan. The cooling fan is adjustable from 5 to 95 to 100% because BMW likes everything as complicated as possible, and it's completely failed, and replacement is anywhere from $300 to $800 Canadian, and that is a lot. So I cracked it open to see if we can fix this thing. Now, remember, check all your fuses first. Make sure that's not one of the problems. Apparently, if you turn your air conditioning on, after about 10 or 15 seconds on mine, the fan started to turn on. But I had nothing. I checked all the fuses, nothing. I got a code scanner. I activated the fan. I got nothing. These are common failure. Now, what's awesome about this thing is it's really easy to take it out, which is awesome. You don't have to pull the radiator. There's just a whole bunch of Torxes on here. You pull that one up. A couple more Torxes for this plastic thing comes up, and then you can disconnect all your coolant lines. Pelican Parts has a great write-up on how to do it, but it's pretty straightforward, and you can pull it out. Now, what do we got? Here's our fan assembly. Pretty straightforward. There's 3 little Torxes on the front to take off the blade, and then 5 on the back. These things, spray them with penetrating oil. They're like a T20, but a bunch of them were stripping on me, so I hammered on the T25 to crank them out. Here's our motor, brushless motor. Okay, to get this cap off, this thing is held with a industrial strength adhesive. So we ended up using a very small razor blade to cut in there, pry it up, little razor blade, cut it, pry it up, pry it up. We broke a bunch of little plastic pieces along the way. But you gotta be really patient because I got a serious sealant. And inside, we have the guts of our variable speed, brushless, 3 poles motor. So what do we got in here? A whole bunch of jabbity junkety complicated BMW electronics. Some of this thing costs a fortune. Over here is the offender. We had a dry solder joint right here on the corner on this little one here. See where the big blob is? Now, we're not really sure what it did. We didn't pull the board off there, but it took a ton of heat from the soldering iron, so it was something big. So, sucked that bad solder off, apply new solder to whatever that high power connection is on there, and that fixed it. I mean, again, these things are pretty expensive. We got to save money. You know, we're BMWs on the cheap. Then this fan came on a ton of cars, so I can tell 5 Series, 3 Series, 7 Series, X Series, all your series. And, you know, I don't know how much I would trust an aftermarket replacement. This is a really nice piece on here. So the advantage of fixing this is that you get to keep that BMW quality, Temic, OEM supplier, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it seems to be working. You know, it was an obvious problem, so hopefully that's all it is. I'm going to use some red gasket sealer, high temperature, to put this back together. This thing has some pretty awesome BMW factory cool high temperature sealant that was like perfect after 350,000 kilometers and from 2006. So wow, good quality on that thing. It's the thing about BMW. They make super awesome quality, really intelligent design stuff, but when it goes bad, it's expensive. Anyways, hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, you know, I'll try to answer them, but this is all I know. Fix that dry solder joint. We're back in business. With the cost of living these days, man, we got to keep on finding ways to save a buck. See you in the next one.